Shivaya, Om Namah 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 Shivaya.
My name is Julia Desmond. I live in the Aspen area of Colorado in USA. I'm a oneness trainer and a oneness meditator. I have been a Diksha giver for over 7 years. Diksha came into my life 7 years ago, and I've been recently initiated as a oneness meditator over 3 months ago. So I've been giving the oneness meditation for 3 months now. The oneness meditation is a very powerful meditation where the divine consciousness is transferred through my eyes. As a oneness meditator, the divine consciousness completely consumes me. And then it completely comes through my eyes and initiates the process of awakening in the recipient. I can describe a little bit of what it's like to give the oneness meditation. It's actually very hard to describe. The feeling is one of being completely empty and then being completely filled by the divine consciousness. So much light is filled within my body and then coming through my eyes. There's absolutely no thoughts. There's no mind. It just is pure presence. And everything is slowed down. My senses are greatly heightened. And there's a great sense of connection with everybody in the audience when I'm giving the oneness meditation to each and individual person. I'm truly connecting one-on-one within this oneness consciousness with this individual, whether I know them or not. And it's just a really beautiful experience of oneness. The oneness meditation is the most powerful tool outside of India to initiate this process of awakening. In a normal oneness meditation event, we will start with a preparatory heart-based meditation, and then we go into a 21-minute transfer of divine energy. And the first 10 minutes it will come through my eyes, and then the next 11 minutes my eyes will be closed. And the oneness meditation is still being transferred at this time. There are oneness meditators all over the world. I think there's roughly 25 in North America right now, and these oneness meditation events are happening worldwide. They're happening online, and they're happening in very large live events throughout the world. The oneness phenomenon has originated out of southern India from a small spiritual school known as the Oneness University. And there are certain tools that they have given mankind to help awaken others. The first tool is known as Diksha. That's a Sanskrit word that means transfer of divine energy. It's a benediction of grace into awakening. Secondly, there's the oneness meditation, which is very different from a Diksha, but it's also a very powerful transmission of divine energies, where the oneness meditator is completely absorbed within divine consciousness, and this is transferred through the eyes. So these tools are helping to awaken mankind throughout the planet, and as each day goes on, the Diksha gets more powerful, and the oneness meditation gets more powerful every single day. With the awakening that's happening right now, thousands of people are experiencing the shift of awakening every day throughout the world. The oneness meditation is here as a tool for humanity to transfer the divine consciousness to initiate awakening. What is awakening? Awakening is an actual shift in the brain that happens. It's a neurobiological shift of a rewiring within the brain neural pathways. When that actual shift happens, your sense of perception completely shifts. It shifts from separation consciousness into unity consciousness. It shifts from duality into oneness. So it's actually a very important shift that's happening right now, and it happens with the individual. One individual can make a difference. Why is awakening important? When one person becomes awakened, they become free from the conflicted mind. They become free from fear. They become free from the past, free from the future. They become free from drama. When that sense of self completely dissolves due to this shift of awakening, so many of life's problems are resolved. And then you don't create any more problems around you because it simply can't happen. When a person is within oneness consciousness, when a person is awakened, they just carry a different type of consciousness around them, and they will affect everyone around them. One awakened person affects 100,000 people around them and actually helps to lift up all of mankind. So that's why awakening is so important. It's so important to the individual, and it's so important to the collective. The Oneness Meditation helps initiate the process of awakening. It helps initiate that actual neurobiological shift that happens in the brain. It also is very helpful once a person has become awakened to then integrate that shift of awakening. The Oneness Meditation is divine consciousness. It's very, very powerful, and it's coming into that person's life to be utilized exactly how that person needs it at that moment. So it really helps leading up to the person's point of awakening, but also through the awakening and post-awakening, and helps a person move into higher levels of consciousness. So it's really wonderful that it's available worldwide, online, and with these live events that are happening all over. I offer the Oneness Meditation in live events all over North America. I'm located in Colorado, but I travel all over. I'm constantly traveling. So I will offer the Oneness Meditation at large events and also small events. And I always like to start the Oneness Meditation with an awakened conversation. It's a question and answering time that I can chat with the audience. And that's actually a very important preparatory way for a person to then receive the Oneness Meditation. By having that awakened conversation, the people all sync up within oneness consciousness, and actually helps the person to then receive the divine consciousness, the Oneness Meditation. It also gives an opportunity for me to get to know my audience and my audience to get to know me, and just have a heart-to-heart conversation about awakening, about the oneness phenomenon, about our various processes of awakening. And the field of consciousness definitely thickens during this awakened conversation. I will usually do it for about 30 to 45 minutes, and so many questions are answered, which is wonderful. And then we'll lead into a short heart-based meditation, and then into the actual oneness meditation. And secondly, I also offer these events online, which is really wonderful. Having the technology worldwide, I can connect to countries all over at the same time. And I offer the awakened conversation before the oneness meditation online, so people can submit their questions and we can have the same sort of conversation and just connect in a worldwide meditation. It's really wonderful. All information about me and about where I'm offering the Oneness Meditation and when is listed on my website, www.juliadesmond.com. Check out the website, check out the videos and the live streams, and there's also links to other worldwide events, other worldwide Oneness Meditation events as well. And so there's lots of information listed there.